Chris Pine's Kirk won the Star Trek dare that made him join Starfleet. James T. Kirk has never been the kind of man to follow a straight path. Whether in William Shatner's original portrayal or Chris Pine's swaggering reboot version, Kirk is defined by a combination of rebellion, wit, and sheer audacity. In 2009 Star Trek, J.J. Abrams reimagined Kirk's coming-of-age story, framing his decision to join Starfleet as something born out of ego, instinct, and one irresistible dare. And in true Kirk fashion, he didn't just rise to the challenge, he redefined it. The dare that changed everything. In Pine's Star Trek origin, the moment that pushes a reckless Iowa farm boy into the ranks of Starfleet isn't destiny alone. It's a confrontation with Captain Christopher Pike, who dares Kirk to live up to his potential. Pike recognizes that Jim is wasting his brilliance on bar fights and aimless thrill-seeking. Over a drink, Pike throws down the challenge. Enlist in Starfleet and see if he can do better than his father, George Kirk, who saved hundreds of lives during the Kelvin attack. For Pike, it's a motivational tactic. For Jim, it's a provocation too sharp to resist. Telling Kirk that his father was captain for 12 minutes and saved 800 lives is like daring him to measure up or prove everyone wrong. At his core, Kirk has always been someone who bristles at authority yet thrives when pushed. Pike's words become the spark. The dare isn't just to join Starfleet, it's to become something greater than the aimless troublemaker he's been up until now. A dare perfectly suited to Kirk. Kirk is impulsive, competitive, and never one to back down when someone tells him he can't do something. Pine's portrayal captures this instinct perfectly. Pike doesn't hand him a promise of glory or wealth, he challenges his pride. He dares Kirk to take that boundless energy and funnel it into something meaningful. It's worth noting how this plays into Kirk's lifelong pattern. From sneaking onto the Kobayashi Maru simulator and cheating the unwinnable test, to taunting Klingons face to face, Kirk thrives when pushed into corners. Being dared to do better doesn't intimidate him, it electrifies him. This moment in Star Trek 2009 is the ultimate dare, and in winning it, Kirk begins his journey from reckless youth to legendary captain. The bar fight before the leap. Abrams stages the setup brilliantly. Before Pike's challenge, Kirk is shown in a reckless downward spiral, brawling with Starfleet cadets in a bar, cocky but aimless. He's a young man running from responsibility, even though he knows deep down that he's capable of more. Pike spots him in that moment of wasted potential, and that's what makes the dare sting so much. Kirk doesn't want to hear that he's destined for greatness. He doesn't want to hear that his father was a hero he hasn't measured up to. But when Pike challenges him, it activates his ego in the best possible way. It's the difference between being told what to do and being dared to prove someone wrong. And if there's one thing Kirk has never been able to resist, it's a dare. Why Kirk's dare works better than destiny. In many stories, a hero joins the cause because of destiny, tragedy, or moral obligation. But with Kirk, the dare feels truer to his spirit. It wasn't duty that made him join Starfleet, it was defiance. The scene reframes him not as someone who blindly follows a path, but as someone who reshapes it on his own terms. Chris Pine's Kirk doesn't join Starfleet because of family legacy. He doesn't join because he's noble or selfless in that moment. He joins because someone looked him in the eye and said, "I dare you to be great." And in doing so, Pike set into motion everything that made Kirk a legend. Winning the dare and redefining it. Kirk doesn't just accept the dare, he crushes it. In only a few short years, he not only survives Starfleet Academy, but becomes captain of the Enterprise, something no one, not even Pike, expected. He turns a simple challenge into a full-blown transformation. It's poetic that Kirk later beats the Kobayashi Maru scenario, a simulation designed to be unwinnable, not through skill, but through boldness. He changes the rules, daring the very system itself. From the beginning, that's how Kirk wins, not by playing along, but by daring the universe to stop him. The dare is Kirk's defining trait. The bar dare from Pike isn't just a plot device, it's a window into who Kirk really is. Throughout Star Trek, dares define his career, defying Starfleet command when he believes the rules don't match the situation, challenging Spock to embrace his human side, daring him to trust intuition as much as logic, facing impossible odds against Romulans, Klingons, or Khan, daring the universe to take its best shot. That original challenge in the Iowa bar simply put him on the track. From then on, Kirk would never stop proving himself, not because he had to, but because someone dared him to. Conclusion: Kirk's Starfleet origin is the perfect Dare story. In Chris Pine's hands, Kirk is reckless, brilliant, and competitive to the bone. His entry into Starfleet wasn't about destiny or obedience, it was about proving a point. Captain Pike's dare wasn't just a motivational tool. It was the perfect spark for a man who could never resist rising to